Today, I'm going to be demonstrating how to build a mister for your RV canopy or for your RV awning. Usually during the summer here in Oklahoma, it gets real hot, so I've read somewhere that it cools the immediate area down to 20 or 30 degrees cooler. So that's why I'm going to build one of these kits. And you know, I know there's pre-made fab kits that you can buy online, but I thought it would be more fun to build the kit for myself. So what I have here, I purchased on Amazon some of the party light holders, and it looks like, if you look real close, they have a piece of plastic right here that's supposed to slide into your awning, and it has the fabric, and then it has a grommet, a metal grommet down here in the bottom, and it comes with hooks too. It comes with hooks down in there. And what I was reading that was good about these is that you can just leave them in your awning whenever you go to roll it up. All you need to do is remove the hook, and you can leave this piece in and roll your awning up. I had some extra hose lying around, so I cut a 1-inch or 1-foot piece. I ordered some brass misting heads off of Amazon. I think they were like 10 bucks for 22 of them. Really, I didn't need 22 of them. I only needed 10 maybe, but that's how they came. Here I have 1/2-inch full coupling. Nothing special about it. Here I have 2 male pieces for a water hose. And basically what's going to happen is these 2 male pieces are going to go in just like this on the water hose, and they're going to be able to connect 2 long pieces together, so that whenever you're done using your mister, you can take one of the pieces off and it'll store. I went to the local hardware store and purchased one 10-foot section of 1/2-inch PVC, and I've cut it down into all 1-foot sections, as you can see here. Here you can see one that I've already done. You see the brass fitting here, and you can see inside, down in there, where the brass fitting I've drilled and tapped into this full coupling. So I will show you how to do that. I've also purchased a 1/2-inch cap, and I found some online on Amazon, and they were I think it was like 12 bucks for 5 of these. But I went down to Lowe's and I found the same thing, or what I think is the same thing. It's a 1/2-inch slit by 3/4, and basically what this does is it goes onto your water hose, it goes onto the male end of the water hose, and the other side will slide into the 1/2-inch PVC here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 2 of these going together like this and like this. Obviously I'll have the connections into the water hose, but I'll have them just like this, and you'll have pipes sticking out of either side. Okay, next what I have here is, this calls for a 10, these have 10/24 threads on them. So I looked it up online. I found out that I needed a 5/32 drill bit that closely matched that size. And over here I went to Harbor Freight and bought a drill and tap kit, or tap and die kit, And here's my 10/24 tap. And so after I drill the hole, I will run the tap inside of there, and I'll show you guys how that's going to happen. Let's get started. Like previously mentioned, I've already done one of these. So what I'm going to do is clean that off. I know my cleaning job was great. And I just bought some regular old PVC pipe cement. Apparently need some pliers to get that off. There we go. Okay. I'm going to start from the middle where the water hose is going to be and work my way out. There's that. Get a little bit in here. So at the end of the day, this is going to need to be waterproof, watertight. So you need to make sure that you get it all the way snug down in there. And on the other side, put this back over here. There's that. I'm going to run the little bit up into the water hose connection here. I think that should be okay. Push it on there as far as it'll go. Okay, there's number one. Okay, so that's going to be the very first, it's going to be in the middle here, and that's going to be the very first connection that I've done. Let that dry out a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go through and drill and tap the rest of these, but I'm going to show you how I've done it already. I need a towel to wipe up this glue. I didn't realize I spilled some glue. What I'm going to do is just mark out the center here the best I can. It looks like you have an inch and almost 13/16. So half of an inch and 13/16. Well, I'm sorry, half of an inch and 5/8. That would be 11/16. Inch and 5/8. Do right at 13/16. Turn it around and make sure that's pretty close to center. It looks like we're 30 seconds off, so that's good enough for me. I'm going to take my drill with my bit that's already in there, drill me a little hole. Okay, so now you can see I've got my hole. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my tap. I'm going to press it in, make sure it's as straight as I can get it, straight as possible. Apply some pressure. And tap that hole. The reason I'm doing this is because I didn't really find anybody else any other videos online that gave you direction on how to do something like this. So I thought I'd be the first, or one of the first maybe, if other people have and I just couldn't find it. But I thought I would be the first one to make a video on how to make a misting nozzle that you can run on your RV, and it's not going to be 10 foot long, so you have to find a place to store it. It's going to be 2 5-foot sections to where once you're done you can just take it apart in the middle and you can store it in your under storage, or you can put it in the back of your truck or wherever you may be. And all right, that easy. Just drilled a hole, tapped the hole, and I ran my misting head nozzle down in there. So after that, clean these off, get some more glue on here. There's that. Get some glue on the inside of this nozzle. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is connect the two together. But I want the nozzles to be pretty well in line. So I'm going to need to line it up here. Get some glue on this one. There we go. Set that there. And get me some glue up inside of this one, the full coupling here. There we go. Now I'm going to press them together just like so. Straighten them up the best I can where they're both all pointing the same direction, and give it a little bit more of a press down. Okay, so that gives you an idea of what's going to be happening there. I'm just going to keep going until I reach the end, and then on one side is going to have this for my water line to come in, and on the other end, all the way out here, I'm going to have the cap so that it builds pressure and hopefully water comes out of these misting nozzles. I'll set that to the side. I'm going to start working on this a little bit just to give you an idea. So I bought 2 male connections for the water hose here. Just take it, slide it in. Probably should have put this on first, but oh well. Can always go from the end. Need a screwdriver. Okay. Okay. Hose clamp on the end. Tighten her down, and hopefully we shouldn't have any leaks coming through this. So we want to make sure all the pressure builds up in the pipes to push those misting heads, push water through those misting nozzles. Alright, one trick about these hose clamps is you do not want to over tighten them. If you over tighten them, you will strip them out and they will no longer be good. You can't use them anymore. Okay, take that apart. Now let's try it this way. Let's put the hose clamp on first, and then this piece. Okay, so that's how that's going to work. And that's to just give you an idea. It's going to work just like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here and drill and tap the rest of these. Okay, back again. I believe these things should have dried out enough. It's been probably an hour or so. I feel like that's pretty good solid glue there. So now here we have the side with the hose connection on each side. So what I'm going to do here, show you how these things go together. I have my 1 foot piece of hose. Just screw it on right here. Get it good and tight so there's no leaking coming through there. Figure out where to set this thing. Here I have my other side with the end cap and the hose connection. Screw that side on right there. Now we should be good to go. I'm going to open these up. It's a little windy outside today and it's pretty cold, but I'm going to work on it anyways. Alright. So in case you didn't get a good enough look before, this is what it looks like. It just has a little piece of plastic rod there. It has the metal, the fabric, and then it connects to the metal grommet. Okay, yep, there's a few more of them. Here's our metal hooks. So it should slide onto the awning, slide into the little awning, just like this, and then you'll have your hook there to hold the pipe. You might be able to hear it. There's some hissing going on. Oh, there's some water. There's some water. It's coming through there. Looks like I got a little bit of a leak going on right here. I'll get that fixed. But if you can tell, it's actually misting through all of them. It's not missing through this one. It's trying to. There it goes. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. But there's the misting going on. I guess that's how you make a misting contraption that you can break down and store in your RV whenever you're ready to go. I think I'll add some paint to it, and should be, other than that, should be good to go. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. I've got some other videos online of some RV vacations. Do all of that stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye.